Okay guys, here comes your square body content. I just showed up here to take a look at this ride. So here we go. 1977 K5 Blazer. How's that windshield look?
Brand new.
Windshield looks good. We checked out the frame. Frame looks good. Other than dirty. Well, she was a nice ride at one time though, that is for sure. I don't see any cracks or anything in the frame. We have turbine wheels. They don't look, I don't see any cracks in that. We only have, oh, we do have two fender flares. This is what the front looks like. I think we can just get, I think a lot of that'll clean up. It's a little rusty crust here. There we go. That's a lot better. I think it's got all the trim. That's a shame, them tires are so old. They're dry rotted. 33 1250 15s. 33s, I thought it had 35s. And it is going to be stiff. That's one thing that'll be coming out, is that extra leaf right there. That does not belong. That will be coming out, and you can see it on the other side too. Let's check this for cracks. Good thing about video on this is I can go back, go through it later. Inner fender kind of looked okay till I looked up here, and there's some holes right there. I thought we were going to be able to keep her original, but I don't think we're going to be able to. The fender flare's missing on this side, both of them. It's got flat tires. This door, really good shape. Ah, man. Nah, the rockers are gone. But quarters are in good shape.
Just that rocker that's gone.
Okay. It's got these neat little handle sills here. And at one time, she was really, I bet you. Desiree, look real close at the topper. It's wrapped in fabric.
I know that. Yep, I know. This needs cleaning.
Okay, let's check this wheel. Looks good. Rear drive shaft's in it still. Has the exhaust all the way to the back. She looks in, you know, it's hard to say. She's a Cheyenne, which is good because that means we'll have more Cheyennes in the family. Nice exhaust come out the back. I don't know if I'm sure we'll be able to work on it and clean it up some. But this is in North Carolina, so Southern Comfort is the name of the truck. And then check this out. That is just freaking awesome right there. Painting on the tailgate. So in here we have Edelbrock carburetor. There's a high-rise intake in there. full roll bar with 2 fire extinguishers. Smells like cat pee in here real bad, but these are the heads. I'll have to check later. I don't really care now if not, if they're 400 heads, but she said it used to have a 400 in it. And I have a 400 block at home that has 2 burned pistons. So I'm thinking about, now that these 400 heads are here, let me take a peek anyway. Oh, and check this out. No bolts in the topper. And it's got to be towed, so maybe I'll have to see if there's some in up there. You want to check up there if there's any?
Where at?
In the top part up there. That was one thing I knew to check for, was if this topper had bolts in it, because I'm going to have to go to the store, because we're going to have this towed if we end up making a deal on it. We're going to have this towed and brought to a storage unit too. We can come back and get it. Yeah, them are some big valves. Look at the valves.
Yeah, but you're going to want to find a place to put them too.
Yeah.
Probably all that stuff back there. You're going to want to leave it here.
Alternator, carburetor.
Probably going to have to put it in the truck. Yeah, you're probably going to have to put those in the truck. Along with these. No bolts in the topper at all. You're going to have to get a strap for that too.
Performer intake.
You're going to have to want to put all that.
I'm going to have to go to our hardware store and pick up some bolts because it can't be towed. That is neat. That.
Very neat, yeah. Very
I'm a little disappointed in this. Might be able to work it out some from the outside. And that won't be staying on there. And then as far as the hood goes,
Yep, it's bent.
yeah, it's bent. That's the only problem with these. Sometimes they bent here, which it's bent and cracked. Looks like we'll just have to get a cowl induction hood instead. But it does have a this stainless piece on the front. It's pretty nice. Okay, let's see here what else we can say. She's been sitting here for a while. So we got that piece of stainless. We got that piece of stainless. And that one. And that one. So that door can pop out. Could probably actually fix that with. And that rocker's good. And that fender's got some problems. Let's check this wheel out. Yeah. Let's see if I can get the underneath the rear end. You can see what rear end she's got. Because I think I'll have to check that later. I can't see it. Okay. The interior was really nice at one time. Definitely a custom interior. No key in it, but that's a little ripped. No. Nice cover on the center console. Back seat looks neat. This roll bar is kind of cool. We got all custom stuff up here. Kind of looks like an old-fashioned Mustang. Nice head visors up there. Dash is in really good shape. Looks like they painted it black at one time. Windshield looks good other than needing cleaning. Let's see here. Butchered up dash there, but no problem. Got the sill pads in here. This is the VIN number in case I need that for later. Striker looks good. Oh, a little hole there. Ooh,
Yeah.
a little bit of work needed there.
Yep. About the floors.
Solid. Okay.
Open another door.
Yeah.
That's cat stuff.
This is one part I was looking at good. But we got some kind of 5-point safety harnesses in here. I don't know if they're all here or not. I'm not going to go digging around. Don't really feel like finding a rat's nest or anything in here. So we're going to go with that for now. Okay, so reading that plate over there, it did come with a 400, turbo 400 from the factory. That's going to take a little bit of work. We were hoping it was going to be a little more original and not need as much work. But I still think there's the exhaust manifold bolts. Wonder if they'll fit in the topper. Let me look underneath. Well, unfortunately, turbo 350. Was hoping it was 400, but
Turbo 350s are so good.
and that transfer case is the old part-time boat anchor, so that's gonna need replaced.
Isn't that what yours had in it?
No,
The 73 didn't?
them almost, yeah, my 73 did.
There's nothing wrong with that thing. That thing worked good.
If it's got a part-time kit in it.
It does. It's got lockers.
Oh, there's one bolt right there for the topper.
Where?
Right on the passenger, more on the passenger side. And there's a starter bolt, and there's a torque converter bolt. But they did the old shameful transfer case drop, so that'll get put back up. I do have a turbo 400. I just have to see if we're gonna do it or not. But for some reason, I'm looking at those mufflers, and they kind of got a little shine to them. They might be chrome. 4-inch block. So I think instead of lifting the rear, I think what they did to put the Carolina squat in there was put them extra springs in the front. So this will ride like a brick. So those will definitely be coming out, those extra springs up there. But from what I can tell so far, I mean, the exhaust is in good shape. Glass packs is going to sound pretty good. Well, for old school cool anyway. We even have emergency brake hardware. Nice. So, well, that's a shot of the underneath. And she looks pretty good. I mean, little hole right there. So, all the body mounts look good. The cab mounts look good. Actually, there's 2 extra springs in there. That's what I thought. This spring, 3 springs. That one, and that one do not belong in here. So those will be taken back out to level her back down to a nice 4-inch lift, and then I'll put 33s back on it again. So, all right, guys. I might add some more in a little bit. We're here at the storage unit where we're going to be storing this fine girl. I don't know, I don't really like that Carolina squat, but I am going to pull them 3 springs out of the front I was talking about earlier. But I did notice here in that cross member right there, I don't know if you can pick it up or not, there is a crack there. So I'll go ahead and grind that down some and put a plate maybe on the bottom and then weld that crack up on the top. But she is in really good shape. I mean, I'm shocked that the windshield's good. I mean, just so many things. We're going to take these fender flares off since we're missing the other 2. I could pop that dent out by hand and it's, you know, going to be in good shape. The only thing that really sucks is the holes right there in the fenders. But I don't know what we're going to do with her yet. I just don't know. I think that bumper will clean up real nice. At one time, you can definitely tell. I like the little fog lights in there. But you can definitely tell at one time this was definitely a show truck. I mean, it's hard to imagine that now, but she was definitely a show truck. So I think we're only missing 1 chrome piece right here. So I'll have to get that figured out because I probably want to leave that on there. But tires are definitely shot, which sucks because they must have been brand new before the motor went. And then we got this little spot right here. I don't think I showed that out earlier. But I mean, all the trim is on, which we're keeping. I was going to use it as a winter beater, but that ain't happening now. So she's and I just love that Southern Comfort. That's going to be the name. And I'm probably I don't know. You know, we'll see how she washes up, cleans up. I'm going to try to pop that out from the rear. You can tell somebody dropped it once while taking the topper off, and there is no bolts in it. But it's another look at her from here. That hitch is coming off for sure. It's just absolutely hideous. Inside is, you know, inside's pretty rough shape, and it's manual crank. Window cranks. I'll get the seats and stuff figured out, but I'll get back to you.